Have you ever noticed there are some people who instantly step back when a camera appears? They smile, but only from a distance. They exist in memories, but not in pictures. And if you ask them, "Why don't you take photos?" they'll just say, "I don't like it." But the truth is, it goes much deeper than that. Avoiding photographs isn't just a habit. It's often a silent reflection of how someone sees themselves. Because when a person looks at a photo, they're not just seeing an image. They're confronting a version of themselves that feels real, permanent, and judged. For some people, that feels uncomfortable. For others, it feels unbearable. You see, people who avoid being photographed often struggle with something deeper: self-perception. They don't see themselves the way others see them. Where you see a normal smile, they see flaws. Where you see a happy moment, they see something off. And this is closely connected to low self-esteem, not the loud kind, but the quiet one, the kind that whispers, "You don't look good enough. You'll regret this picture. People will judge you." But that's not the only reason. Sometimes it's about control. In real life, you can control how people see you, your expressions, your words, your angles. But a photograph? It freezes you in a moment you didn't fully control. And for someone who fears judgment, that loss of control feels threatening. Then there are people who avoid photos because of past experiences. Maybe someone once made a comment, "Why do you look like that? You're not photogenic." A small sentence, but it stayed. And over time, the camera stopped feeling like a memory tool and started feeling like a spotlight. There's also a deeper psychological layer. Some people don't like being photographed because they feel disconnected from themselves. It's like the person in the picture doesn't match who they feel they are inside, and that creates discomfort. And sometimes it's not insecurity, it's emotional protection. Photos capture moments, and for some people, moments are painful. They don't want reminders, they don't want to look back, they don't want proof of a time they were struggling. So they avoid the camera, not because they hate photos, but because they're trying to protect themselves. But here's the truth. Most people who avoid being photographed are not trying to hide from the world. They're trying to hide from how they feel about themselves. And maybe you know someone like this, or maybe that person is you. You don't hate photos, you just don't feel comfortable being seen. But one day, you might realize something powerful. The moments you avoided capturing were the ones that mattered the most. So next time you see someone stepping away from a camera, don't force them. Just understand, there's always a story behind that step back.